We've all known that there's been reports about the Minnesota Timberwolves being after Coby White, but apparently now there's been a reported trade offer. Talk about it right after this. What's going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Whole Lotta Bull. I'm Troy. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Bulls_Troy, but more importantly, follow the show at Whole Lotta Bull. And before I get into today's content, I just want to do a quick shout out and a thank you to Hayes from Chicago Bulls Central. If you guys don't notice, up in the corner here, have a brand new logo. Let me bring it up full page for you guys so you can see it in detail. So this is the new Whole Lotta Bull logo. So shout out and much thank you to Hayes for creating this absolute beautiful logo for me. Um, much love and appreciation, brother. So thank you again. Okay, so on to the content now. There's been we've all known there's been speculation over the year so far this season about the potential future of Coby White with the Chicago Bulls. Are they going to re-sign him? Will they look to move him? Now he's coming at the end of a very team friendly contract at the end of the season. I think it was only like $13 million a year that he signed that deal with. The same with Ida Sumu. He signed like a 3 year $7 million annual average value deal. So Coby White. Now, if the Bulls were to sign him to a contract extension, if they were able to, it could only be plus 140% of his current salary. So I think that works out to be about $18 million annual average value. So we know that Coby White is seeking a lot more than that. There have been past reports that he's potentially chasing a $30 million plus per year contract. So which he can't do that with the Bulls until after he becomes a unrestricted unrestricted free agent, excuse me. And there's obviously that 3-day period right before he hits the league-wide free agency that he can negotiate a new contract with the Bulls, or if he's been traded with the new team, because they will have these full bird rights to a new contract, and he can sign for as much money as the team offers him. So obviously, there's been trade speculation throughout the season. Now, the latest one coming out today comes from Jake Weinbach, however you pronounce his name. Now, there is a high level of speculation, and thanks to Alejandro from known as local Bulls fan, who's done some digging into Jake Weinbach, and it appears that this guy may not actually exist at all. He may be just an AI bot on Twitter that is coming up with these fake trades. But let's just for the sake of the video, let's just roll with that. This may be a real person. And he posted this on Twitter or X is whatever you want to call it, but I call it Twitter. What may be on offer for Coby White? The Timberwolves pursuing Coby White with an offer around Mike Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr., and multiple second-round picks is a deadline deal worth monitoring. Minnesota and Chicago have reportedly remained in contact as the Wolves search the marketplace for a combo guard. Now, I see this deal and laugh my fucking head off. Mike Conley is now, I believe he's an expiring deal. Let me just have a quick look at that one. Let's bring up Minnesota. Yeah, roster. There we go. So yes, Mike Conley is on expiring contract, $7.7 million this season. And Terrence Shannon Jr., his contract, where is he sitting at? He's on a 3-year deal, $2.6 million deal. So quite a cheap deal there with TSJ. Obviously, I know he's a favorite of a lot of Chicago natives because of his time with University of Illinois. Frankly, for me personally, doesn't mean shit. But I get the sentiment of Hey, I'm an Aussie. I back my guys, Josh Gideon and Lockie Ulbrich, so I get the whole looking out for your Illinois guys. So no disrespect intended in that one when it comes to TSJ. I just don't think he's all the hype's made him out to be. Now, so okay, so Mike Conley expiring contract. Okay, there's a plus. You can just let him expire at the end of the year. TSJ, let's just face it, he'd be an end of bench rotational piece at that, and then you get apparently reportedly 2 second round picks. I'm sorry, that's not a type of deal that has me interested in trading Coby White to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, out of a bit of a boredom, and I'm not much for the trade machine. I don't like to get into it that much. I mean, I have dabbled here and there, of course, like everyone else, but hey, I'm not sitting at my computer all day looking at potential mock trades. So a deal that I came up with, now this is one that I'm looking at it, trying to make up a deal where if I'm looking at it from a Bulls perspective, what would entice me to make a trade with Minnesota to to send them Coby White? So this is a trade proposal that I came up with. So Coby White and Dallin Terry to the Minnesota Timberwolves. In return, we receive Dante DiVincenzo, Juan Barringer, and the 2026 first round pick, which the San Antonio Spurs hold swapping rights to it. So looking at that pick, so San Antonio will receive the more favorable of its 2026 first round pick and Atlanta's 2026 first round pick. Utah will receive the most favorable of its 2026 first round pick protected for selections 9 through 30. Minnesota's 2026 first round pick and Cleveland's 2026 first round pick. Minnesota will receive the least favorable of its pick and the Utah pick if conveyable. So obviously it's going to be a late first round pick in that one, which I'm personally not all that fussed about. Now, if you try that trade, that is a successful trade, according to Fanspo Trade Machine. This is for me. If Minnesota wants Coby White, I think any discussion has to start and end with Juan Barringer. That's just my personal opinion. I know maybe some people are interested in Rob Dillingham, um, but Mike Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr., and 2 second round picks for Coby White. I'm sorry, that's just not going to cut the mustard for me. That's just not a deal that I'll just hang up the phone laughing at Minnesota in that kind of deal. So I don't know, just and also we've heard different rumors that maybe the Clippers are interested in Coby White. There's other teams that have been reportedly interested in Kobe. But in this deal alone from Jake Weinbach, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is a show in the US, but there was an old TV show in Australia called Deal or No Deal, and as far as this proposed offer is concerned, no deal. All right, guys. So let me know let me know your comments on Jake Weinbach's proposed trade offer for Coby White. Let me know what you think of my trade proposal in a potential deal for Coby White. What do you think the Bulls need to get back from Minnesota in a proposed deal that you would be okay with trading Coby White? How does Kobe fit in Minnesota? Well, also they got Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards. They're two ball dominant players. How does Coby White fit in with that as well? Obviously he brings some ball handling skills there and some more shooting. How does it affect the Bulls short term and long term? I mean, Kobe is, you know, you can arguably say he's our best player. He's definitely our best scorer. Um, is this just some smoke or is there some fire behind this? Now, if Jake Weinbach is just an AR bot, and then we can just dismiss it and move along. There's nothing here to really talk about. But just for the sake of the argument, tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. Um, should the Bulls even consider trading Coby White at all? Should they be looking to bring him back next season on a new contract? Let me know down below. Hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks again to Hayes for this new logo. Much appreciated, my guy. Uh, it's a beauty. All right, guys. So until next time, see red, go Bulls.